Hello everyone and welcome to the Stereo Goddess channel. I want to thank all my returning subscribers and thank all my new subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I'm just doing a message on, collective message on what's new coming and what's next for the collective. So pre-shuffling, I got a break is needed for this intense makeup. I have no matter what they say, and I have progressive gratification, passive gratification periods. So right away, me seeing these three like shot out at me, damn near hit me in my face, took me out. But what I'm getting is some of you guys can be in a period where you guys could be separating or be separated from something or someone. It's something that can be something that you put a lot of time into, someone or something that you care a lot about. And right now, you guys are possibly not talking, not communicating. I'm seeing a hermit in my head, and you guys are. It's a need for this intense breakup right now. Some of you guys are going through a breakup. So some of you guys who do resonate with the message of the breakup and who do want the person to come back, because not everybody wants, to go back. A lot of people are kind of in this energy and moving forward, which I don't blame you. I'm kind of in the same energy too, but a lot of us are, we're picking up and sensing the past energy because the past energy is holding on tight. I did do a reading not too long ago about that. Go ahead and check that out. I believe it was the one about the past holding on. Go ahead and comment in the comment section if you feel like things are kind of moving forward for you, but you feel like something is like pulling you back or holding you back, possibly noticing certain people, persons, and things coming popping up out the blue. So you guys could be dealing with that too. Like a lot of like each time you might be like acquiring something new, like you all of a sudden you see somebody else like popping up, like somebody from the past or something like that. And it could be like every time you get something new or you accomplish something or you kind of make progress, it's always like it seems like it's somebody just randomly popping up on you. So a lot of you guys could be resonating with that. Take what resonates if it doesn't. And we have no matter what they say. So Spirit wants you to be able to keep continuing to do and believe in what Spirit has laid out for you. Do not let anyone deter you from what is being laid out, especially with, I feel like now a lot of people have their opinions, especially with a lot of things going on. I feel like we're definitely in a time period where people are becoming very vocal. And I feel like people could be coming at you and becoming very vocal about something that you're doing, a choice that you're trying to make. And Spirit wants you to be able to, hold on and keep, steadfast to whatever you know to be true. You're the one going through the experience, the spiritual experiences. It could be your spirituality, it could be your faith, it could be your religion. You're the person that went through that spiritual experience. You've been through that and you've had that connection. Not everyone is going to have a connection with the divine. It is something that you can hope for, something that you can definitely, I feel like, work towards, but everyone does not have a direct link. And you, my collective, you guys have a direct link. You're able to channel those messages. You've been doing this for a long time. This is not something that you just got on because you like to post on Facebook or, this is not a trend to you. And I feel like no matter what people have been saying to you for years, you've been on this journey, you've been on your spiritual journey for years. I feel like even for some of you guys when you guys were younger, a lot of you guys recognized a lot of things that a lot of people didn't recognize. You guys could catch on to things. You guys are quick learners. Some of you guys could have grew up faster than what you were supposed to. A lot of you guys handled your trauma in a different way. And a lot of y'all are not going around here telling everybody they got childhood trauma. I can't stand that too. People just going around telling everybody they have childhood trauma. Everyone has issues, but I just feel like there's a certain place and time to when you need to have that discussion with people. And yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. That was just a side note, but somebody could be trying to, I feel like, go out their way possibly to try to give you their opinion. And Spirit wants you to be able to just ignore this person because they don't know what they're talking about. And it could have something to do with spirituality. It could be someone who thinks that because they learned a couple spiritual jargon, a couple lingo, a couple words that they know what they're talking about. This is that type of person. This is a person who will watch readings, but has not ever put any type of time or work into like themselves or trying to even learn and do research spiritually, and that's a whole other type of person within itself. Anyway, continuing on. Then we have a progressive gratification, passive gratification period. So what's next right now? There are going to be definitely ups and downs when it comes to these periods of you feeling happy and content. And I feel like a lot of you guys could be dealing with that right now where it's like it's an up and down. Like one minute you feel like, okay, things are going how I need it to go. And then maybe something like might kind of seem like might creep up or cause a problem, and you're kind of looking at it like kind of waiting, like waiting for the ball to drop, but it doesn't drop or whatever, or maybe if it does, it's in a different way. A lot of you guys are kind of going through this roller coaster of emotions when it comes to periods of just peace and contentment. And Spirit wants you to be able to enjoy them because Spirit wants you to be able to get used to it. Spirit wants you to be able to get used to having these moments of gratification because you deserve it. A lot of you guys can have been going through a really tough cycle of just being on balance. We just had Libra moon not too long ago, so things could really be coming into balance for you right now, and it's by spirit. You've been putting in the time and work, for spirit to come in and go ahead and just complete everything for you. So at this point in time, you're gonna be feeling kind of feeling like things are not moving, but they are moving. It's just that, you've done the work and put in the time that you need to just be able to kind of chill and relax. And a lot of you guys are probably, possibly not used to doing that. Not used to having a period where it's just peaceful and where it's just tranquil for you guys. A lot of you guys are being able to kind of adjust to that. And then we also have free will at the bottom of the deck too. So a lot of you guys are going to be able to be in a lot of free will situations where you be able to get to dictate what happens for you. A lot of you guys could be possibly feeling like certain things have always been kind of laid out, or like a lot of you guys are willing to kind of go with the flow. Go with what you know is spiritually right, or religiously right, or even more morally right. A lot of you guys, for instance, that's just like if I'll use this instance, so or this example. Say you and your child are selling Girl Scout cookies or whatever, and somebody drops or somebody comes in and they, buy a couple boxes, but they give you, their money, give you like a whole bunch, but then don't ask for their change and walk off. It's like one of those situations too where like, do you keep the money and see it as a blessing, or do you chase the person down and give it back? It's kind of one of those things too where it's just like a lot of you guys are able to have the opportunity to kind of dictate. Like you guys are gonna have opportunities and be able to dictate if you want to take the opportunity, yes or no. So that kind of happened earlier to somebody, and I just felt the need to bring it up. Um, it's just interesting. We kind of discussed it, like, what would you do? Comment in the comment section. What would you do? Would you keep the money, or would you give it back? Would you chase the person down, please? And just kind of take it as like, I am working hard for this. I do have a goal I'm trying to acquire now. Baby needs some new shoes. Mama needs some new just, how would you take that? So that's something just to keep in mind for yourself. You're going to be able to have these opportunities where things are going to be kind of dropping in your lap, and you're kind of going to be a little frazzled or not know how to take it. And possibly not even want to take it and want to chase the person down, like chasing spirit down and give it back. And spirit doesn't want you to chase spirit down and give back this opportunity. What's going to happen to you is it's falling in your lap for a reason. Don't reject it. Don't question it. Just accept it and be able to be appreciative of it. Really be grateful for it happening. And we have multiple occasions as well. And we also have dodged a crazy bullet. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so you guys could have been, been focused and manifesting. Yeah, focus and manifest. A lot of you guys have been focusing and manifesting. That's been protecting you guys. It's been creating this like barrier around you guys to protect you from, I feel like, a lot of just negative energy that's been sent towards you and sent towards your way. Especially around just opportunities for you. That's why you're going to have this free will choice and opportunity to be able to move, around the cabin freely. you're going to be able to kind of do what you want to do. And this is something that's been a long time coming. I feel like it's something that you possibly could have given up on. Like, you've been very, very faithful, very diligent, very confident and devoted. I'm sure, you've had your moments where you're like, hold on now, spirit. But you've been able to kind of understand that these things are just, they come with the journey, they come with the job, they come with the title. And you're taking it, and you're taking it very well. It's very, very proud of you, collector. So congratulations on that. Being able to really just evolve and grow. And it's something when we talk about it, but it's something to really see within yourself and then just see someone grow and change even within. Like, I love to see that within people. It's an amazing feeling when you see within yourself. So that, see people do it or just so you can see change. It is an amazing feeling because it lets you know, and it gives you hope. So there's something about your hope being restored and your hope changing, possibly becoming very much stronger, of course, but something about your hope changing as well. But a lot of you guys have dodged a crazy bullet. I want to say, really crazy bullet. So it could be a person, people, things, and I feel like situations that could have been crazy for you. But whatever you did while staying focused and manifesting and staying grounded has been able to protect you and keep you protected. You're always protected, of course. But just know that there's been multiple occasions where there's been people and things trying to throw you off. But this also does accumulate with the gratification periods as well. You're going to have multiple occasions where it's going to be up and down. It's going to be a lot of aggressives and it's going to be a lot of passives. So, you're getting your abundance. A lot of us kind of think, oh, like you're going to get this abundance. A lot of us kind of think it's going to kind of hit all at once. This is not going to be something that hits all at once. This is going to be something that kind of comes in waves and it kind of comes in like little trickles. So keep that in mind. You're going to have multiple occasions for those, to have that free will choice for these things, but as well as multiple occasions for the gratification periods as well. Let's just get one more card for I pull some tarot. Let's see. Let's get one more. What else from my collective today? Yeah, I love Girl Scout cookies. I end up buying with some of this. Comment in the comment section. What is your favorite Girl Scout cookie? Mine is the samosas. I do also like the thin mints. You can never go wrong with the thin mints. My whole house is like almost stocked with all of the flavors. But so comment in the comment section, y'all. If what your favorite Girl Scout cookie is. Somebody could be selling Girl Scout cookies, so that could be something relevant to somebody that could resonate for somebody. We also have not enough relationship or real world experience. So there could be something about a situation or even just you within yourself. At the bottom, we have nothing to do with this, where it says not enough relationship or real world experience. This could be someone that I feel like possibly it's going to be new coming in where they don't have this much experience. They don't have as much experience or wisdom as you. And you're going to be this person that kind of this catalyst for them to be able to kind of, I would say, speed them up. Or kind of even make them recognize, like, I'm not as far as I think I am. Which is a good thing. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. But if, like, this person, I don't get negative energy from this person at all. I do not get that this person's not going to be able to grow through that or have that situation with you and use it against you and or be so insecure to the point to where they're projecting their insecurities onto you and or they're just making it tough and harder for themselves all around and taking out on you. So this is not going to be anything like that, but this is going to be definitely something to where it will be this person's not going to have that much real world experience. They could be sheltered. This might also resonate for no shade to nobody, but for my sheltered collective, some of my people who you know you know you haven't really experienced certain things, and you might have seen other people who experience certain things, and you might be coming into contact with someone who will be able who will have these opposite experiences than you. So something definitely about opposites attracting as well. someone having more experience and someone not. Something, it's definitely about learning. So you're going to be able to have an opportunity to teach and or learn when it comes to that. You might be the teacher, you might be, the person teaching and or learning when it comes to not having enough relationship or real world experience. And this is going to be able to definitely put you in your abundant era with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. This could be like a mother figure for some of you guys. This could be an older woman. So it's going to help you to be able to, see the new potential. Definitely, I'm hearing like rejuvenate. It's going to be something that's going to help you rejuvenate yourself. Whatever this lesson that you're learning or this lesson that you're teaching is going to definitely, I don't want to say give you purpose, but you feel like it's helping put what you've been learning, especially with the spirituality and what you've been trying to, learn with your religion. Just learn just in general and the healing that you've done for yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys love to help people, and a lot of you guys are like waiting. And the Empress back out here again. A lot of you guys are, waiting to, help people become abundant, waiting. A lot of you guys have a lot of things lined up or in order. You have a time period set out for a lot of these things. You guys just can't wait to do it, but you guys are also making time or willing to make time to help other people. It's like a lot of you guys are willing to kind of get out there and show others, I was once like you, or I felt this way. A lot of you guys could just be like putting time and knowing that something's going to take some time to come through. But a lot of you guys are just kind of willing to just keep, nurturing yourself, keep self-loving yourself. Self-love and self-care is definitely important during this time. So what's new about that is definitely self-love and self-care. Some of you guys could be also conceiving and or having a baby. So congratulations to those of you who are doing well. This is a timeless reading, so keep that in mind. All right, let's get some tarot spirit guides, and no matter what they say, let's get some tarot no matter what they say. Let's get one card spirit guides. Yeah, especially when it comes to what you give and take. This is, oh goodness gracious. Especially when it comes to what you're giving and taking, people are going to complain about that. Yeah, it's going to make you feel conflicted with the Five of Swords right here. People are going to try to definitely make you feel conflicted about what you're giving and what you're taking to them. And Spirit wants you to know that what you know with the lesson that you have went through with other people, persons, and things, and some of the even the same people who are going to have the same conversations with you are going to have to feel the same way. Because when it comes to change, it does take time. So I feel like even with some of the same people that you've dealt with, especially with the 6 being right here, this lets me know that it's definitely about harmony, just creating harmony in relationships as well. But making sure that the most important relationship is yourself. The Empress, there's no gender in tarot, so take it however it resonates. This could be for my men and for my women as well. But this is definitely about you equally giving and taking, and making sure that you're equally giving and taking, and that it's lining up with what you have set in 9 months. Is this going to align? Can I take this with me? A lot of you guys know that something's going to take off or work for you guys, and a lot of you guys are determining, can I take these people and these things with me? Is it equal give and take? Is it not equal give and take? Am I self-sabotaging myself because I'm feeling too comfortable, because I'm so used to dealing with these people, persons, and things, right? Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Being cautious, being slow, yes. A lot of you guys are being definitely cautious when it comes to these gratifications, these periods, because you guys don't know how to take it. And Spirit wants you to be able to keep being, cautious and rational when it comes to these things. If you're, winning, some of you guys could have won some lottery money or just receiving some type of little bit of funds. And I've seen it in like a lottery game or a scratch off, or even in a 401k from an old job or something like that. Something along the lines of like that. Spirit wants you to be able to kind of slowly invest and slowly take your time when it comes to adjusting to these gratifications as well. Especially with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, having expectations of being traditional. Spirit wants you to kind of have a little bit more traditional look when it comes to these things. I feel like things could have been very unconventional for a very long time, especially when it comes to your abundance and how you receive it. It possibly could have been situations to where it's like Spirit always kind of had to come in clutch for you. For some of you guys, it might resonate. For some of you guys, not everybody. Like maybe it was something that was, I would say, like, where there was dire situations to where, like, you feel like you've been doing what you need to do, praying in spirit, but something crazy happens to where your light's about to be shut off, or your car's about to be repoed, whatever the situation is, and you're like, talking to spirit the whole day, and then, praying. It's kind of like the people who be like, Spirit, I promise I won't do this. I promise I won't do that. So we're kind of coming out of that and really starting to believe, for some of you guys, really, really believing that there's spirit guides helping you. There's someone there who's having your back and who is not going to let you, completely just be left out in the cold. We have Empress energy. I believe Empress is Taurus, and I think this is a Taurus and Aries. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. We have Earth energy, double Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So definitely focus on, your daily things will be changing in the right way, especially you equally giving and taking, but receiving that abundance back that you've been giving, back tenfold, but just in different type of ways. You've been able to communicate these things. You've been able to take action towards things. You'll be able to communicate and take action the right way when the time is right. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, things are going to be definitely picking up moving forward for you. There's going to be definitely a lot of communication. Yeah, definitely a lot of communication. Definitely a lot of forward movement. Definitely, I would say people definitely coming at you and coming, trying to come with you. I'm hearing too, coming at you and coming with you. Especially with dodging the crazy bullet I see going towards the card. It's like everyone trying to rush towards you. Everyone will be trying to rush towards you, or will be. It's like people want to create burdens for you. They want to create this Ten of Wands for you because they feel like you dodged it. It was like some of them could be going through the Ten of Wands themselves. We have the Chariot card, Cancer energy on the board as well. Eight of Wands is fiery energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely about you having a choice and having a path. There could be, certain obstacles. There could have been obstacles when it comes to you dodging this bullet. It could have been a challenging situation. It could have been something that, that you had two different paths and you took a path that stuck with you, that made sense to you. And you did this confidently. I'm hearing with no cares, no worries. You took this path and you just move forward. It was nothing that wanted to question because you know what's next for you. So you know, you're not taking anymore, right, collective? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out, right? So there's going to be an opportunity, like I said, to where you're going to be able to there's going to be something that's potential that is going to be, yes, for the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, it's going to be a long term. It's going to be something where you're either learning and they're teaching something or someone, and it's going to have very abundant beneficial, just benefits all around. It's going to be just beneficial for you all around. When it's coming towards you, it could be a job opportunity. It could be travel for some of you guys as well. It could also be whatever that you're working on. There's going to be some type of opportunity that comes to you, some type of help. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles is like my helper card too. And like I said, this is where Spirit's going to come to you with these opportunities. So don't try to chase Spirit down to give Spirit back its change. Spirit doesn't need the change. It came to you for a reason. You know what I mean? Be appreciative of what Spirit, is given to you, because, Spirit could also kind of, look at that some type of way. You got to know when opportunities and blessings are meant for you and be confident with them and be grateful for them as well. So Spirit wants you to know that there's going to be a path and opportunities coming in very fast with you. An opportunity. I feel like you don't even see this coming in. It's going to it's going to be something that requires you to kind of get up and move and really and you're going to have to plan. There could be an obstacle with that as well. That is not something that you won't be able to figure out, of course, because you have the Ten of Pentacles, and it's all for the Ten of Pentacles at the end of the day. All right, so I think I'm gonna leave it right there for right now. I hope this message did resonate with you guys. If it did, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I greatly appreciate it. So this is what's next for the collective, what's coming in new and the good things, of course. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the April mid-month check-in as well. That's gonna be the next reading, so look out for that. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.